Hey y'all, so today we're gonna be going through all these makeup items that I'm getting rid of, okay? They gotta go. The first thing that I'm purging is this pH changing lipstick. It's super cute, don't get me wrong. It's so freaking pretty with the little flower. I mean, that is just absolutely gorgeous. However, I never use it, okay? And I don't see myself reaching for it in the foreseeable future. It doesn't do anything for me. And I'm trying to declutter as much as I can because when I see all this makeup in front of me, it makes me a little bit anxious. It's like I want to use all of the things that I have, but sometimes, you know, when you see so much, you have so much abundance of makeup, it becomes overwhelming to try to like sift through and get the things that you truly want. So I am going to go ahead and start getting rid of some things, and to start with is going to be this. The next thing I'm getting rid of because it is basura, okay? This is trash, all right? And this is the She Glam Rhapsody palette. First of all, the color story is gorgeous. This is absolutely a stunning color story. However, the shadows don't freaking work. The shimmers don't work. The mattes don't work. All of it is just, it doesn't show up. And it's actually very disappointing because I love these colors, but they don't show up for whatever reason. And I've tried so many different things to try to get that palette to work, and it's just basura, okay? Gotta throw it out. Keeping up with the trend of palettes that I didn't really like when I used them is this one, Ladybug Glow. Okay, and I got this in an ice cream beauty box or bag, one of the two. And this is what it looks like. I don't understand this color story. This color story is a little weird to me. The shimmers do okay, but it didn't blend well. And like I said, this color story does not make sense to me. I'm gonna just have to let this one go. These colors, I got variations of them in other palettes, and they work better in those other palettes, so we're gonna purge this one. If you are liking this content, go ahead and show your girl some love by leaving a comment, liking the video, and sharing my channel. If you want me to react to a video you suggest, go ahead and join the Discord using the link in the description, and maybe, just maybe, I'll react to your video next. Back to your regular scheduled programming. I am getting rid of this one, okay? This 90s Bella Pierre Glam palette. Looking at it, you would think, oh, this would be a nice palette that you could take everywhere you go. You got your bronzer, highlighter, a really nice blush, and then all these different shadows. You can make all kinds of looks. However, when I tell you these shadows do not show up, you literally have to dig into the pan just to get a thin flush of color. Now, the bronzer, highlighter, and blush are nice. Okay, I really like this blush. I love a good peach. However, the rest of the palette is trash. And to be honest, I have all of these in like their own, you know, separate things. So like I have a good bronzer, I have good highlighters and blushes. I have basically these colors in other products. So this one definitely has to go, especially since it's such a huge palette. For it being so big, it just doesn't work, and it's just taking up space at this point. So it has to go. Okay, gotta toss it. The next thing is this Belle and Argent. And this is like one of those cream stick thingamabobbers. I don't use these, so it's just a waste to keep it. And I've already swatched it, so I can't really give it to anybody else. What's the point in hoarding makeup that you're just not going to use? And that's, you know, one of the things that I don't really like about getting beauty subscriptions is because you will get things that you know good and well you're not going to use. I think for some things like this, it would be nice to be able to just like pick and choose. Like you have a lineup of things you could get, and then you get to pick and choose every single thing that you get. That way you know that you're getting things you're going to use, unless it's just a bad product. But being able to sift through the things that you just realistically won't use, it would just make it make more sense. The next thing I'm going to get rid of, and it's so sad because it's so stinking cute, is this ZC palette. It is so cute with the little kitten. These are the shadows. I just feel like I have these shadows in other formulas that work better, so I don't see myself reaching for it. I mean, the colors just don't pop as nicely as they should. Same thing with this Illuminati palette, right? Like they look okay. They don't show up that good. The next thing is a bunch of the same thing, but just different colors. And I'm not going to show them all to you because you'll get the drift once I show it to you. These little pill lipsticks, never use them. I literally never use these. So I'm going to go ahead and toss these. They're just taking up space and I never use them. I mean, they're cute, right? A little pill makeup, a little gimmicky. This Trend Beauty palette, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this one. These colors are just so uninspiring, and I feel like I have these in other palettes, so it's no reason to keep it. And I don't remember the formula being that good either. It's boring. So, tossing it. You Give Me the Ick by P. Louise. Now, I hate that I'm throwing away something from P. Louise because I love their brand. Like, P. Louise is one of those top tier brands that I enjoy. However, lipstick palette, not for me. I tried, okay? You can see the little swipe marks. I tried. I cannot get behind this. I feel like this is better for an actual makeup artist, which I know P. Louise is meant for makeup artists. You know, I was gonna try to give this away before I used it, but then I was like, you know what, let me just try it, because what if it is my thing? What if this was what I was missing this whole time? Come to find out, absolutely not. This was not for me. And a lot of these colors just don't look good on my skin tone anyways. LA Splash Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Now, it's beautiful. I like the outside of this. I got it from a glossy box. I got it from a glossy box. And I mean, the colors are okay, but I have these in so many other palettes. Like, this color story is so common. It's just, you see it everywhere. And it's no point in having double ups because then you're just never gonna use your stuff. LA Colors Trio. It works fine. I just don't see myself reaching for it. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It works okay, but it's like I said, it's boring. Bambi, and it's the flower. They're cute. Never reach for them. The only one that I'm like really interested in would be this purple, but I feel like I have that in something else. That dark, sparkly, almost blackish purple. I feel like I have that in something else that I'll be more inclined to reach for. So, Reina Rebelled, and this is just like a little eyeshadow thing. I got it from Ipsy, and yeah, this is the color story. The only thing interesting would be this blue, and I have that in other palettes. Boring, gonna toss it. Another one is this Belle Pierre. As you can tell, I do not like Belle Pierre products. Like, they just don't work good. And this one is no different. These colors barely show up. Just absolutely disappointing. I think maybe one of them was nice, and then the other two were just absolute trash, horrendous trash. No point in keeping this. These are little shadow sticks, and they're by Handayan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it comes with a bunch of different colors and smudgers. Like I said, I don't use these, so there's no point in keeping these. So I'm gonna free up the space by getting rid of it. The reason why I'm getting rid of this is, first of all, it's broken. It arrived like this, okay? It arrived broken. And also, when am I reaching for this? Let's be serious. Absolutely never. This is another one, not gonna reach for it, by Shayna B. Miami, and it's another little duo. When am I reaching for this? Never. And I'm pretty sure I have these two colors in several palettes. Absolute waste. Another one. This one's by Araceli. Just boring. No point in keeping things that I know for a fact I'm not going to use. Yeah. I mean, these colors are pretty. Don't get me wrong. These colors are pretty, but I have them in other palettes that I'm more likely going to reach for. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this, free up some space. I got a mystery Ipsy where it was supposed to have full-size items, and they included this, which is a sample, okay? Sample, not for resale. And they included this as one of my full-size items in my Ipsy. And it's this little thing right here. And it's just like a dark, dusty eyeshadow, single eyeshadow. I don't like singles, okay? I like a palette because I don't want to be reaching for a bunch of different products to get my eyes done. I want to be able to go into one palette and call it a day, at most two. But a bunch of minis like this, it's not gonna happen. I will never use them. The next thing I'm getting rid of is also by Bella Pierre. Okay, I'm purging Bella Pierre. And this is like a loose pigment. It's a very pretty loose pigment. It's got like shimmers and stuff. It's got like shimmers, but I don't see myself ever using it. Almost like a gunmetal. Never gonna use it. The next thing, I'm actually very sad because I was going to use it today. So the reason I'm getting rid of it is because it's no longer any good, which is sad because I've only used it maybe once or twice. And this is from Juvia's Place, and it is a liquid liner in aqua. Very sad because when I tried to use it earlier today, it wasn't lining my eyes. Like, it just wasn't lining my eyes. Instead of a black line, I wanted it to be this really pretty aqua color, but it was just, it wasn't doing anything for me. So I had to wipe it off and use black. I really, really liked that. Now, if they have it in stock, I might try to get it again, but then I'm a little afraid to spend the money on it because what if it goes bad again? We'll see. Another eyeshadow stick. I don't use them. Again, Cargo, another eyeshadow stick. Now this one looks very similar to the one I just showed you, but this one is also very old, okay? This one is from probably like 2019 or maybe 2020, not sure. But I got this in a very old glossy box, so I don't know if I want to put that on my eyes. And the last thing that I'm going to get rid of is this Mora Live in the Moment palette. These are the shadows. I mean, the shimmers are very pretty, but realistically, I'm not reaching for this. That is everything that I am getting rid of from my stash. I'm probably gonna do another purge sometime soon. Definitely have to go through my liquid lipsticks because I didn't get a chance to go through those, and I know that those ColourPop ones I got are probably absolutely trash. They were already old when I got them. I got them on like a really crazy sale. In the meantime, between time, I'm glad to get these items out of my stash so I can appreciate the things that I do like that are in my stash, if you feel me. I will see y'all with the next one. Deuces.